My name is Alfred Evangelist Jr. I live streamed Aunti Sandi's Kipaepae this past Friday, December 2nd, 2022, at about 3 p.m. Yeah, so what you're about to see is a recording of it. It isn't perfect, of course, but from what Aunti Sandi has taught me is that things can't be perfect, but you can strive to work and do better. So yeah, there is one thing I wanted to really share during a Kipaepae, but I was too nervous, unfortunately, so I forgot to bring it. So yeah, anyways, I have it here. This is the thing for like graduation. So although I'm not part of the human services department, and I didn't graduate the human services, I do work at the Kipaepae Hamana Welcome Center, which deals with humans, and that's what is one of the things Aunti Sandi said when she gave this to me, because I work with humans. That's what human her services are, working with servicing humans, working with humans. So yeah, it's very, very nice design, as you can see when in human services. But yeah, so this is what I wanted to do and everything. I couldn't make my paper late, unfortunately, but I wanted to do this for Aunti Sandi so she has a memory of this and whatnot, of her Kipaepae, her sending off ceremony from Hawaii Community College, and she has been a major impact on Hawaii Community College and the students, of course. I was her student back in spring of 2020. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It is about an hour something long, of course. It is Kipaepae, so it will be long. And I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Just waiting for your boy.
Paka! Paka paka! Ku paka! Ku loloku! ana no ya tuahi tualono hu I mai como mai and we have plenty seating in the front. Yeah, Auntie Sandi like make eye contact with you. Come in. Emo tu no kaulai Ano ay kiyolo kaya kako? Aloha. So, my name is Noel Tagapuz. I'm the coordinator for Iwala Hawa. Thank you for joining us here today as we do our Kipaepae ho'oku'u for our dear Aunti Sandi Claveria. And the Kipaepae ho'oku'u is a releasing ceremony. Aunti Sandi is ready to start a new chapter. She's ready to do something new, do something else. So with this whole ku'u, we're releasing her from this campus, from the kuleana over here, so that she can go off and do whatever she likes. And we do this kipaepae, and how special that when we have our pahu people to call on our earth connections to our papahana moku, to our haumea, to our earth, and we also call upon our atmospheric people, they respond. They know it's for Aunti Sandi, so they come. And like Auntie said, the rain is a blessing, and what greater blessing than for the Aina already to say, Yashikau. But we have the pahu to remind us of the original heartbeat, or the original beat that we hear, and that's the beating of our mother's heart when we're developing inside of her body. And it's the heartbeat of her mother before her, until we connect back to the Aina herself. We have our hu to announce the fabulous, what's the line you say? Fat and sassy? the fabulous Aunti Sandi, but it's also to remind us of our connections to one another, and the connections this lady here made for this campus, for us to one another, for us to our students, and reminding us that everything we do is for our students. We talk about who this lady, make sure that we remember our connections. Our connections. Then we do the Oli Komo and Oli Kahea to welcome her into the space that is Kapakapakaua, that is Papa'ahale. And the hula peahi that I did was written by Dr. Kapuli Tangaro. And it's to remind all of us about the sacred spaces, to highlight the peahi and its function in moving currents, moving wind, generating energy. And what better person, what greater person is that with the lady right here, that moves us, that stirs us, that reminds us what we're here to do. Then we come to our hula. And we do ule pahu kamotu because that mele tells us that change is coming, but don't be scared. Get in your va'a, paddle out to the change, paddle out to the people you see in the distance, and you ask them, who you? What's your kuleana here? So that we can ho'okama ainali, we can make you part of the ohana. Ahe mea, you are the one, you are that special one. This is the person that reminds us of that. Don't be scared, just do it. Then we do a hiro awe to celebrate our hilo. The It doesn't specifically list Kelkaha, but we figure we get Kelkaha when we do Ahiloa Way because we honor Kelkaha for bringing us Aunti Sandi, for bringing us all of the tutus that would help build not only this program, but Hawaii Community College in that campus up on the hill. But we do Ahiloa Way to acknowledge Aunti Sandi, the place she comes from, and the leadership that she has taught all of us. Whether it's the hard knocks, aloha, or it's the gentle aloha. All of it is aloha. And Aunti Sandi knows when to dish it out, and we say mahalo, and we figure out life. Then we do Hemoku no Kaula, because it talks about the setting of the sun. So as Aunti Sandi's chapter here at Hawaii Community College sets, we also know that it's the rising of the sun or the start of a new day for Aunti Sandi. And what do we do for everything she's done for us? We send her good jujus, we wish her on. We'll be sad for us, it's okay. Don't be scared. Change is coming. What are we gonna do? We're gonna paddle out. And we're gonna do what we have to do for our students, for our kauhale. Because that's how we can honor Aunti Sandi. That's how we can show her that we will learn all of the lessons that she taught us. And then we finish with Ekomoma Loko to honor the ancestral tutu that's going off at Mauna Loa, but also to acknowledge this firecracker right here. We honor that fire, we honor this fire, and we honor this fire here. Because when Aunti Sandi leaves, who's going to be the ones to continue on her legacy? And it has to be us. So we do the mele ma'i so that everything Aunti Sandi does is fruitful, or everything she's going to do is fruitful, and it produces many bebes, because we have some of her learners that have come back to mahalo her. Those bebes, the programs, the initiatives, the things she started here, those bebes. So we do the mele ma'i for fertility, not just with the babies, but the things that we can create for this campus, for ourselves. So that's why we do these dances, to honor Aunti Sandi and everything that she's done. We can have like a whole long list of more dances to do. We thought those ones capture the essence of our firecracker. And I'm going to throw in one more mele, might as well, because then we know that we have more hula people here. We have more people that learned the aikamumu. I think it's fitting, because our tutu's going off and we want to ignite our fires. So if you know this mele, please dance it with us. And if you don't know this mele, then try it anyway. Dance anyway. Whether it's the internal dance or not, but we do this final dance to, again, honor the fire in Aunti Sandi, the fire that she has sparked in all of us, and the continuation of the fire, because this ignition might be the fire you start in someone else. Uliya kamona velaike atagaine velana ohi okuli aita ua avela no puche otua ya ai kumuke ke na keke pa hoi hoi ke ai kumuke ke na keke pa hoi hoi ke vela iruna o hale mauke vela iruna o hale mauke ai kumuke ke na keke pa hoi hoi ke vela iruna o hale mauke vela iruna o hale mauke ai kumuke So, yeah, Mike, for you. Okay. All right.
That's 30 years. Yeah, we have a long history. We owe that now. Anyway, Sandy was my student when she was at HCC. And then it's just been amazing to watch your journey. So that's what I want to mahalo you for. She became, so that was in, she was one of our first graduates in, was it 91? Around that time.
1864.
Yeah, respect your elders, okay? But, so, of course, she was like a shining student, and we had just started the human service. We were in our second cohort, because we only have one undergraduate this year. And then we started a human services club, and we had this banquet, this awesome banquet that was planned and implemented by our human service students. And they formed a club. This was all their, what should I say? They really loved human services. and we kind of went along with the homeowners' drive to serve. Yeah, it was just amazing, like, that the human services program took up because the students loved it. And so, having been volunteer coordinator for 7 years, when we finally had the opportunity to hire a full-time person, that was like thrilling to me. And then, so, first there was Rosalind, and then Aunti Sandi was hired. And, you know, the thing that I really want to stress is that she was student-centered before they had that jargon. So, you know, before it became a fad. And so it was always, okay, think about the students, you know, what do they need, what do they want? And she never diverged from that path, and that's what I want all of her. You know, because we all had pressures to do certain things. Program reviews! With writing report. But she never deviated, and then what was such a joy for both of us, actually, because we shared a lot of students. You know, they'd come in on her, and then she'd build her confidence. And then a lot of them went on to psychology. And so I had them on the tail end. She had them on the entry level. And we always go, yeah, you know that, you know, we could see their growth. I mean, that was just such a satisfying thing that no one can pay for. You know, it was just one of those things. Wow, you know that kind of Kaloi person, and they're really like getting on track and then getting back to the level. We see someone's been in the, you know, I just with it. So, and we're talking, I don't know, is it thousands of students? I mean, it's a lot, because the program has been in existence about 20-something years now. Anyway, I forget, I can't talk. But, and then I also follow her because and then Shannon too, where is she? I don't have her.
She's hiding.
She's hiding.
In the back.
Yeah. So there's one of our students, and they planned an awesome human service conference the year I retired, which was last year, and that just touched my heart so much. That because brought back a lot of students. They come, and now we see them all over the places. Social workers, some are PhDs, some are transferred, some, you know, they're working all over the community. So. I think that has been such a rich part of us, being able to share the growth of, you know, the students especially. And so you out there continue that legacy because it really was the heart and soul to me of HCC. Because we really were into taking where students were at and then just building on their strengths. And I think that was well, it's so fulfilling for both of us as teachers. So I mahalo, and I look forward to her new phase because I know she'll love it. I know she does. I love it. And oh, I did want to ask her. I did warn her that that I wanted her to sing this song that we used to have on our banquets, and she was always like the keynote speaker, and that she would sing this song that would stir all the students to get all inspired. So can you sing that song? I want you to hear it one more time. Okay, Mom.
Take the time to look back at your yesterdays and make the time to say the little things that must be said. Then you will have the time to malama one another and share your aloha with everyone. Yes, as we walk our journey for the many students that have come. Take the time to look back at your yesterdays and make the time to do the little things that must be done. Then you will have the time to love one another and share your aloha with everyone. That was the song.
I needed to hear that one more time.
Sandra, Keonauna, o Kambaile, o Panaeva, Makuakane, Claveria. The daughter of Harriet, Makuakane, and Macario Claveria. The mother to Kiona and Marcus. The youngest of 6 siblings, 6 children. And the grandmother to at least 5 mo'opuna. The elements are here today, both seen and unseen, to honor you. The loved ones are here, from near and far. Those in heaven and those who are across the ocean that send you their aloha. The ohana that you were born into, and then the ohana that you chose. So we love you, and I wanted to say mahalo to you, and mahalo to your ohana for sharing you with all of us. Because there are many, many hours that you were in that office, 388, 101, never gonna be the same. Well, your classroom, 388, 101, and your office, many, many hours spent, where your classroom and your office was a sanctuary, a place where students could come and fellow colleagues and community members to come and be loved unconditionally. So thank you. Thank you for the thousands of lives, whether it was from Hilo High School or Anulike or the Guava Sisters or the Flip Out Group or even J.C. Penney's. The many, many organizations you have provided training for about what it means to be a professional and to demonstrate aloha. Thousands of lives have been touched by you. So I thank you. I love you very much. Many, many, many more things to say, but I know there's many others who want to say too. So love you, Auntie.
Coming from no family, family gave up on me. I came to his college, she was there. She made me realize that I am special. Not only to people, but in God's eyes. I remember that day when she told me, you know, Pat, come with me. I said, where we going? She said, just come with me. So, had this training going on. And had the prison guards from Kulani, they was there training them about what they can do. And I was sitting there. And because I'm a former ex-convict, I said, oh, I know all this already. So after everything, me and Sandy walked out, met the, I think it was the, who was that? Aunti Sandi? Was, told me I cannot go because I have a criminal background. I forget who it was. Aunti Sandi said, it's okay. Come by. 3 months later, they call me, tell me, you ready? I said, ready for what? For go up to Kulani and teach. I said, but what about Aunti Sandi? Because me and Aunti Sandi was going together. So they turned around and told me, oh no, only you went up. I said, huh? So I went to go to her class, she was teaching class. So it looked like I was proposing because I went down on one knee. She really looked at me, she said, what's going on? So I told her what happened. They're telling me, oh, they let me go out, but you didn't help, me and you supposed to go. And I remember what this lady always told me every time. You go out there, you go Pukatu. You go help them in. You go teach them. Follow your Pu'uwai, for you would always lead you to the path of righteousness, never to the path of destruction. You made a change and you can go out there and make a difference to this place. I told the men about her, only if they could meet her, because she has the heart of the Lord. She's like the family I never had. And every time she told me, you know what, Opukatu. Thank you, Aunti Sandi. I love
you. Aloha. This may not be koa, but it's hardwood. But I was trying to make something look good, huh? But when I made it, they said, oh, you putting scripture on top? I said, yes, I am. Because this lady's a woman of God. And gotta be Old Testament, you know what I'm saying? Because you live and breathe New Testament. So, Sandra Claveria, Aunti Sandi, you somebody.
Even until your old age, I am the one, and I'll carry you even until your gray hairs come, wherever they are. It is I who have created, and I who will carry, and it is I who will live and serve. I love you. I'm gonna miss you. Somebody.
You give me a laying out because I gotta pick up my kid. So, I don't know, I think I first met Aunti Sandi maybe 1999, 2000. I think I was teaching at Hilo High. Ooh, that was rough. Those were some rough days. But prior to that, Guava Sisters, in the community. And I found my way to OICC, in fact, right over here, the Ola Haloa. And Aunti Sandi was here. Then I moved on to counseling. It just got better. It just got better. Aunti Sandi's still here. And years pass, and then, you know, you get caught up with things, you get caught up with adult things, you know,
Kids.
Commit kids, yeah. Personal, professional. You're trying to do everything you think you're supposed to do. You know, all this campus stuff. I see Aunti Sandi here, see her there, talk story. And then after you finish talking story, you know, you get that feeling like, whew, I needed that. And every time just like Trina was saying, you know, you're a constant reminder for me, reminding me why I'm here. And that's for a student. It's so easy to get off track. So easy to get caught up in my own stuff, other people's stuff. But every time I meet up with you, I meet up with your students, and then it's a reminder to me, Rob, why are you here? Because of the students. So stay focused. You know, I hope about what else is going on in the campus, because it's going to happen anyway. So just focus on the student. And that's what has kept me, I guess, kind of sane for all these years. And for that, I say mahalo to you, and I wish you the best. God bless you, and as they say, your future endeavors.
Yes.
Okay. Mahalo, I love you.
Some of the people that are in at a time, so you know. I work graveyard shift, I never sleep yet. I think I'm walking in my sleep.
It's just so you get the light when you go, continue getting that light. I'm sitting on my that's okay. Anybody take selfies right now? So, Aunti Sandi and I go way back, to 1864. Or 63. I remember when I was a kid, I used to listen on the radio. To all my sisters. And I was like, this theater is awesome. But I get on my wife like that. Tell her like it is. Believe it or not, she's right there. Talk about inspiration. Talk about all these positive, awesome jujus and feelings that this lady had bestowed upon this campus. But in the life she touched, yeah, she touched my life in so many different ways that I cannot ever. Probably on 500 page paper, right? Maybe even document. But every time I would come across this path and this challenge, Aunti Sandi would remind me that you're a reason, God. What are we saying? There's a reason, it's an opportunity. You just gotta look for the answer. And I kept finding the answer. Every time, never miss. She always was on the kiniko, on the head of the nail. And you know, you could be Miss Aunti Sandi, and I just like see what size your feet. What size your feet look. See, I cannot fit that. Hey, really, bring your feet away. So all us knew all us how man there is now Kumu in the classroom. Try stand up. Try stand up right now, please. I mean, standing up. Stand up. Stand up. Anybody social science was connected with human service? Oh yeah. Just so you guys look, this is how mana came from the product. This is the main vessel, the main bar that we was inspired by to continue our journey. And not just continue the journey, but to have self-confidence, like Brother Pat would say. You know, Pukachu, you get them. Where you gonna find somebody that encourage you, no matter what your pala or your background, your lepo that you're dragging around? She teaches us okay that doesn't define who we are. Who we are is working towards the future, especially with all the Haumana that we work with here. I love Aunti Sandi, and I get your cell number. So if you guys get your cell number, let me know, hit me up on Instagram. I don't even know how to go on Instagram, I just make jokes, but I love Aunti Sandi, and best of luck, yeah?
This lady has allowed me to face my fears, allowed me to love myself, allowed me to know that only this lady can put one sperm on one stove so we can walk down that aisle at graduation and call ourselves winners. She's the only one that wasn't the sperm in the toilet or on the sheet. Made it up, and that made us winners. I will never be able to fill her shoes, but the only thing I can do is try. Because from day one that I met her and I never took any of her classes, she told me God had a plan for me. And I took that every day throughout my academic career, just knowing that I could always come back and love on her and she'll love on me. But now that it's my kuleana and she's passing that kuleana to me, I just feel so blessed. This kauhale, this place, this grass, everything around us, all of these people have all had a part in warning all of us winners. All of her students able to pass the torch to other people, able to love people that didn't feel loved. So, love you, Auntie. Thank you for everything. Try my best and with you.
Anyone else have something to share?
I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care.
I just called to say I love you,
And I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Anyone else?
Aloha and mabuhay. My name is Romel Bella Cruz. I was honored to escort this lady in 2018 to accompany her part of her homeland. We went to a place called Kabuga, which is the last destination point of the Sakaras, or Filipino workers that came to work, 6,000 of them. And I recall she did the chant, calling her ancestors. And I recall the word very well, Omai. And I said, so I asked her, what does that mean? It's also the word for welcome in Ilocano. They're amazing. And then I learned something from, she learned something, I learned something from her. She learned something from me because your name, Calaveria, is a city located in the northern part of the island of Luzon. So a name, a city is named after this lady. I would go to northern Luzon and say, where is Aunti Sandi from? Claveria, up north, the tip of the island of Luzon. It's a city called Claveria. But the other thing I want to share, it's kind of funny, but, we were in this old city in the province of Ilocos. It's called Viga. And it is actually a protected UNESCO city because everything has been preserved, dates back to the 1600s. The Callisto Road. The only thing that can travel in this pavement that dates back to the 1600s is, kind of bricks. And only the calesas, the horse-drawn carriages. And I remember Sandy trying to get on there. She wouldn't be here today, folks, if I didn't hold that wheel. And there's a little panel there there and she's putting her leg. I said, whoa, man, she's gonna fall. Anyway, we had a good time, didn't we?
Yes. Yes.
And I was so glad that she could come with us because a part of her, I think, she realized was there. And from what I hear from all you people that you work with, you have touched their hearts, you have touched their lives. I think you also did that at your home in the Philippines, in Claveria and Kabuga. So to you, mabuhay, long live.
Yeah.
Would anyone else like to share?
Okay, I'll share. Auntie Sandi, mahalo. From being Ilocana and you're Ilocana. The first time I came here, I was a little shy. Then I met Auntie Sandi and I said, oh, I want to be like her. I want to fight for the good and just persevere. And then there was something that resonated with me. One time I was having challenges and she said, don't leave. The students need you. The students need you to stay. So that's why I'm still here. But some people said before me, why are we here? It's for the students, not for us. Yeah, and also the success that we can give them, we can start that success for them. So thank you. Thank you, Auntie Sandi. I love you, and I will always remember your kindness too. And I will persevere.
Anyone else?
O kauola e ke aku wa e nana mai kau mau pula pula e ola a kaniko a haumaka i ole a palalau hala a kaui ka pua ani ani e a lai lave aku o ia u i ke alo o wa ke a e.
Voila. Voila.
I met her. Who you? The bad sidekick of the Guava sisters, adopted Hanai Guava sister. I was the youngest one asked to come in to replace, and the first time on stage, I couldn't say anything because I was busy cracking up you. Anyway, we've been friends forever, and I first met her because this Hawaiian from Ka'u. My name is Paulette K. from Kapapala Ranch. And I met her at Hui Malama because, you know, I'm a cancer survivor. And then I heard this bald-head lady in the corner with the kerchief over her head. And I heard her talking about starting a support group. And I said, inch a little bit closer. I'm the Ellen, you know. I saw the Ellen. And then I ended up right next to them. I said, yes, please, let's start a group. We've been together over 12 years. So I see some of our members here, but guess what? We are real strong. I'm a retired school teacher, and I'm a kupuna at Volcano School and a Mountain View School. But anyway, this, you know, us educators, don't give us the floor. We love to talk. She would take the microphone away from me. Yeah. But anyway, we both have learned from each other. And her makua kani side of her ohana. Hi. Comes from Ka'u too. Yes, from Waiuhinu. And so, lo and behold, I swear, us Hawaiians, we don't know what a va'a is because we don't go far from home, and we end up somehow marrying into families, and we're all one big ohana, Keakua said. And so, we were blessed with the name, I have to share this one, Kupuna. And Sandy and I were at a function, and then there was a radio personality, the radio was going, and somebody mispronounced it, right? We hear it a lot, and it's all these kapunas. She went off. She never goes off, right? But she went off, and she goes, oh, these people. I'm not one kapuna, I'm not one spoon. and I said, I know, Sandy, it's okay. It's okay. Will you be the spoon? I can be the fork. No, I'd rather be the hashi. Anyway, this is my friend. We're friends forever. We're crazy together. And people that we're similar to, we make each other crazy, but we understand. And I'm so glad I got to make it here, in spite of the difficulties today, my tita. Yeah. Yeah, me too. You said come. Strong your finger.
Yeah.
And with that, I'll give the mic to Auntie Sandi.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mom, what's wrong with me? Why I not pretty? Why we not rich? Why am I ugly? Que sera, whatever you are, you are. As far as your looks you see, when you're fine. When you walk in, I honor my mother from Okinawa, so I wear my kihei with a chala tree, with 3 blossoms of the lekua from the Okinawa tree. I have a turtle that has no arms, and I told the artist that did my kihei, how you did that? And she said, because you go out and reach to others. Ooh, you know kupunas, not kapunas, but kupunas. They're very wise. And they can take something very simple. We don't make it complicated. We make it even more simple. And that's what I want to share today. My grandma was Hiaka Ikapole Opele. She knew when Tutupele would arrive. And I am so honored that there is a connection. I watched my tutu at Manama Road in the puka with the lava dancing. She threw the teeth inside and I watched it dance. I've been blessed, 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 blessed. I watched Kilauea Iki, 1,700, something like that. I watched the lava go by opening cloud. I've seen many things, and they tell me, why are you not up there? Not yet. We are truly, truly blessed with this fire within us that are planted. I tell my students, I'm not a professor, I'm a farmer. I plant the seeds, and you guys decide what's going to go. Some like playing the manure of life. And we get stuck with it. But most have walked through and blessed others. I am so blessed to hear the words. You know, I had my 70th birthday and I said, I'm going to celebrate just in case I don't make it to 75. I'm 74.
Yeah.
You know these words. I don't
I love hearing it when I hear it. And I say to all of you, share this love with one another so that you can hear it while you're alive. Don't wait till you're dead and then everybody will talk how good you was.
I love you, Auntie.
Thank you.
Yes, and the reminder that my name is Santi, spelled Aunti. I even had email for Anti. I keep telling my students I'm not against myself. Use the money too. Yes. I'm so blessed today. I'm blessed every day. Tell my students that when they tell me, oh, I'm tired. I said, tired. 74, I'm gonna lift up 200 something pounds. Then you tell me you're tired. We are blessed to be a family in this Kaukale. May we never forget the roots. I need to tell you this. When I graduated from Hilo High, in fact, I'll go back a little bit. Yesterday, I went to speak to children from Kyokaha School where I went to. And I told them, you know, when I grew up, I was ashamed to be from Kyokaha. We were labeled stupid Hawaiians from Kyokaha. Really, Andy? And you in there talk to you like that? You had to be there, yeah. When I graduated from Hilo High, the council said, according to your SAT, you're an imbecile, you'll never amount to anything. Just go get married, she said. And she told that to a lot of people with color. I found out. And it took me almost 40 years to go back to the school to tell the rest of the students you're somebody. Know that nobody, because I grew up thinking I had to be like them, smart like them, talk like them, be like them. And I traveled all over the continent and found out them who screwed up them. I had to go discover who I am. And when I got to that point in my life, I told myself, I'm going to be like that. I am proud to be Filipino. I am proud to be Hawaiian. But most of all, I'm proud to be a child of Hawaii.
Amen.
Yes, because I have been blessed over and over, dealing with cancer, psoriasis all over my body, and it was like bugs crawling in me. And Pikachu can't do it. You know, students ask me, so what you gonna do, Auntie, when you retire? I said, I'm gonna be just like you guys, scared, I'm anxious. I don't know. But there is a plan. Whatever it's going to be, I'm going to be where I need to be. Yes. I'm going to love upon my daughter who was born Christmas Eve. So I'm going to be with her. And I'm going to be the best tutu that I can be. Yeah. And again, I share with you what the world needs now is love, sweet love. That's the only thing. There's just too little love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Gotta begin with you. Yes. Love that person in the mirror first. Hard to go out and love others when you don't feel good about you. I am Sandra, ke ona ona, okamali, opana eva, makua kani, cloud area.
Ikapono e kawala
Ikaw ay
So I hope you all like that. That is the Kipaepae of Aunti Sandi. This will be posted on this YouTube and also on hopefully the Hawaii Community College website as a link and as a video as well. So you should come check out my YouTube right now. Hawaii Community College's YouTube. Hope you can hear me. Please follow Hawaii Community College on Instagram at HawaiiCC. And then if you want to follow me too, I guess. But yeah. So I think that's it for now. We're doing a group photo or something, I guess. I'm not really paying attention, so yeah. Don't know what else to say. So let's do this. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry about the audio situation. The thing wasn't working, but yeah. My name is Alfred Angelis Jr. and see ya.